Hello and welcome to Matchroom Boxing, joined by regular Sean from Brighton. Evening, Sean.
Good evening, mate. How are you?
All good. Breaking news. I wish I had the noise and the talk sports style breaking news, but it's a cheaper production. Ben Whittaker joins Matchroom, Sean. So give us your thoughts on this literally breaking news. What a great signing. And also, why give yourself a pat on the back? Did I not predict this from when he turned pro that this would eventually happen?
Yeah. I think a lot of us felt that he was with the wrong promoter from the start, to be honest. It was obviously a bit of a coup that Shalom and Boxer got his signature. I think probably he was sold a bit of a false picture, to be honest, but now at least he's where he should be, I think. If there was a boxing promoter made for a boxer, it's Matchroom. So I think Ben Shalom's going to be having his tail between his legs, and Eddie Hearn's got his guy, and I think it's onwards and upwards now for Mr. Whittaker.
I mean, the light heavyweight division is a great division, right? Now we've got Eddie Hearn and Frank playing nicely. Some of the fights that Ben Whittaker's going to find himself in now, really exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I tell you who I would put him in with next. He just boxed on the weekend, and that's Willie Hutchinson. I think that's a fantastic fight. A decent first fight for him under the Matchroom banner, both DAZN fighters. So hopefully, if Eddie Hearn's watching, get that fight signed, mate.
Good talkers as well. Can you imagine the build-up?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So Ben Whittaker is in a sexy division. He's now got a powerhouse behind him. I know he's been on Riyadh cards before, but only as a bit part player. I think the sky's the limit for him. I've already said that Eddie Hearn will make him a megastar. He sells himself. Him and Eddie Hearn in press conference are going to be absolute gold, isn't it? Absolute gold.
Yeah, and it's exactly what he needs. Obviously, after the whole debacle in Riyadh when he was injured, he needs a bit of a push behind him now to get him back on track. He obviously likes being the pantomime villain, but I think now it's just going to absolutely skyrocket for him.
Get him out on the yard card.
Yeah, that's a really good shout. One thing that I do find slightly amusing, I don't know if you saw it, mate, but Ben Shalom was in TalkSport yesterday talking about how he's just re-signed Ben Shalom to a 3-fight deal. Then this news break today, which I find slightly amusing.
Yeah, don't do Ben any favours, does it, from a credibility perspective? But no. I'm excited about his signing. I know Ben Whittaker's had his critiques in the past, and some of his antics in the ring I don't really like. But one thing for sure, he's a salesman, right? And he's a character, and boxing needs characters. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you can't sell a fight or you can't sell a ticket, you ain't going nowhere. Let's be honest. So how far Whittaker goes in that killer of a division, it is a killer of a division, isn't it? But how far he goes, we don't know. But one thing for sure is if it's good enough, Matchroom will get him there. So, great signing.
Yeah, and I think for me, he's probably got the best team in boxing at the moment, really, given he's trained by Andy Lee as well, who's arguably one of the hottest trainers in boxing right now, promoted by Matchroom, again, arguably the best promoters in the world. The skies really is the limit. Obviously, you've got Bivol there, that's the top dog. He's also a Matchroom fighter as well, let's not forget. So that fight can plausibly happen in the next 12 or 18 months if he's still around.
And I think it enhances Matchroom stable, don't it? Let's be honest, from a British perspective, it was starting to dwindle a little bit, wasn't it? Some fighters getting a lot older, coming to the end of the career, top twilight of the career. But Ben Whittaker, he's at the beginning of his career, and, very, very exciting times.
Yeah, as you just say there, mate, probably their biggest two stars, arguably, Katie Taylor and Anthony Joshua, both coming towards the end of their careers now. So, I mean, it's not a bad guy to take the baton on from them, really, is it?
Yeah, and let's just see what a PR job Eddie Hearn does with Whittaker over the next couple of weeks. All of a sudden he'll be appearing left, right, and centre. He'll be on his own cards, commentating, punditry work. Yeah, his profile will absolutely rock it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they get him a cheeky little run out on the Eubank Ben rematch card, to be honest, as well.
I did think that might be a bit soon. That's why I leant towards the Yard card rather than the Eubank card. But never say never. He'll definitely have some part to play with it for his profile.
Yeah.
Okay, so hot off the bat, this is Last World Boxing's take on all things Ben Whittaker joining Matchroom. Sean, thank you very much for your time. This has been Last World Boxing, proudly sponsored by Sea Travel and Shore Building Services. Post your comments below. I'm sure this will be covered again before Whittaker gets out to fight on the first time. Loads of content on the channel, best channel in the game, with the best pundits in the game, i.e. Sean and me. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you.